Yes, correct. Let's see.
Where was that at?
That was the Dusk Elves have like a hovel, like a Valachian Vistani encampment that they kind of hang out at. You've been
Was
there
that block
before.
outside of there?
Yeah, it's right outside Vallaki. One moment.
Is it like the evening? You did not rest, right?
Um, yeah, let's say evening. I think that makes the beacon lighting that much cooler. Um, here's the Vistani camp area. Area. Okay, yeah. So on the old Svalich Road, here I'll pull up a map of Vallaki for all to see. Shit. Here, I'll show the DM version. Start session. Okay. Does everyone see the map of Vallaki?
Yes.
Hang on, I can get there. Is the link to the map in game relevant or general?
Game relevant.
Is the what map?
The link to the map, is it in game
Oh,
relevant or general?
Here, I'll post it
it should be
again.
game relevant. Thanks, Ikana. Um, super pumped for next weekend, by the way. I'm sure you are too.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Mhm.
Oh, stop it.
I thought you meant you're going to Halsey.
I also thought that.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. That will never be on the forefront of my mind.
Me too.
Um,
Come?
what?
You want to come?
No, I don't.
We're all gonna have a damn
It
good
really
time.
wouldn't be worth $30 to get to hang out with us and Alex and Ikenna, Danu, and Anna.
And see Halsey.
Is that where it goes downhill?
What, the Halsey part? What if I just really hated Danu and Anna and I didn't want to tell anyone? And like that's the reason why. No, what night of the week is it?
Friday.
Friday.
This Friday.
Friday? Absolutely not. I have to watch children.
Fair enough.
Can't remember my D&D password. Not recovery. Who wants to make sure it's really
Yeah,
you
we have all
trying to
5
sign it?
kids that night. Um, you said you have to relog in.
I'm getting there. I just have to re-log in on Alex's computer and like the internet here sucks.
I gotcha.
But um
Anyways, I mean, I don't think you guys necessarily need to see what I'm showing. I was just gonna point where it was on the map of Vallaki. Um, so imagine you're traveling on the old Svalich Road, which is just the main big road that goes east to west through the land of Barovia. Imagine you are approaching Vallaki from the west. The Vistani camp.
That identifies a 16th of an inch.
Sorry.
Itself.
Okay. Um, the the encampment is on your approach from the west, but south. So you'd have to travel south off the main road before approaching the main gate, and it's kind of off in the woods.
Gotta go, right? Should we sit down for a little bit before we get going?
Yeah, if you'd like to use the time on your 7 day um, approximate timer to get a long rest in, and I'd
I
say
just think
go
I would
for
like
it.
a short rest at minimum. If we just sit down for 30 minutes, I can go. How's everybody else doing?
I could deal with a short rest, but at the same time, I mean, we have 7 days, so I don't think it would be problematic to do a long rest if we want.
I'm pretty beat up.
Are the dust
Like,
elves
do a
out at
long
nightfall?
rest?
Like, should we go get them before they go to bed? Could they be out now?
The who? I didn't hear you.
The dusk elves, aren't we going to see them? Like, do they stay up at night?
Yeah, I mean,
Should we go see them now and then rest there?
no. I mean, if people are hurting right now, I wouldn't want to necessarily risk more travel. Just, but again, I mean, I'll leave this up to those that are hurt because I'm okay with a short rest.
Um, Kevin, dusk elves are not necessarily like just for like lore building and world building purposes. Dusk elves are not nocturnal creatures by any means, the way that drow are. Um, just throwing it out there.
And for what it's worth, dusk elves are generally speaking like everybody else, doing our stuff during the day.
I think we should take a long rest.
Right. No. Eddie will be asleep in seconds.
Do we long rest?
Yeah, go for it.
Do I lose my point of exhaustion?
Yeah, you do.
It's a good feeling.
Sure.
Yay. So many more hit points.
Let's see here. Sal would like to um Sal would like to wake everybody up to a breakfast um of frog legs and berries, in the instance that you don't want frog legs.
Where'd you get the frogs?
Immediately outside.
Dog, you ever eaten one of these before?
Eating a frog? Probably.
Have you ever, you know what a frog is?
Yeah.
I've
eat 'em a lot?
made us frog broth.
For me,
Sounds delicious.
do you have frog broth?
Not currently, but I've made it for y'all.
I mean, like, you cook these frogs, so there's gotta be something the frogs came out of.
You know what? Actually, I retract my statement. Sal digs deep in his bag and says, "Oh, I almost forgot. I did save the frog broth from when I cooked the frog legs." And
Thanks.
I hand you the vial of frog broth.
Chug it.
Oh my god.
Where do you draw the line of like not eating animals then?
What do you mean?
Like you just would like drink the cooked frog water, but you're not gonna eat the frog?
Yeah, I can lick a frog. That doesn't kill it, right?
The boiling water killed it.
Well, I hope not.
Probably did.
Have you ever put
No, I
frog in?
bonked it beforehand.
They jump out.
Alright. Whatever.
Whatever, weirdo.
One time I met a guy that never saw a frog before.
Ever.
Ever in his whole life.
Is this Hattie talking or Missy?
Both.
It's just
Okay.
gonna say both.
Canon. Mulan canon. Rovia. The frog before.
In Jamaica, one of the spots the place we went to swim with dolphins had a mini zoo with 4 different animals in it. They had a few macaws, which are cool, a very large iguana, which was cool, some lovebirds in like an aviary setting, and a rabbit.
Singular.
Just a singular like house rabbit, and it just sat there, and people could pet it. And I was like, this isn't a zoo, this is like a pet. Like,
Somebody's collection of pets.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
I thought it was really funny.
I think it's funny without discussing the other things you did on vacation, Taylor.
Oh, where I went on a nude island?
Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Do you want me to pause the
So
recording?
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Let Marisha Ray see it.
Dude, he's a new man. Holy cow. Are you even wearing pants right now?
Wouldn't you like to know? No, I think so all of it was extremely awkward. I would say the most awkward part. Okay, one of the most awkward parts. One was the buffet of food that they brought over to the island, where people were just standing butt ass naked, scooping like jerk chicken onto their plates with their like dick and
Oh,
balls right by
God.
the food. I did not eat any.
Fair.
And then the other awkward part was there was like a pool with a swim up bar, and the poor bartender, like 22-year-old kid that drew the shortest straw that day, had to be the bartender on the island. And on the other side of the swim up bar was just a normal bar where you could walk up to normally. And I was not in the pool, so I walked up to get a drink. And the counter, so I'm tall, right? Ish. Like I'm 6'1". The the bar was like right here.
You're kidding me.
So I had to like dude, I would have just like plopped it like right on top of the bar top. I'm like, what? Who
God.
thought of this?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like a super uncommonly like average height, you know, like.
That's
Whew.
hilarious. That's
Yeah,
genuinely hilarious.
Like this poor guy. And he's just happy to be there.
Dude, that
Serving
means they've just been like slapping on that counter day after day, you know?
Probably. They have to be.
God.
So you
Yeah.
got to the island in your clothes, and then they said, like, please go over in that locker room and secure them.
No locker room. You just fucking drop them.
Oh, just a pile, like, just like you go.
I mean,
find
people had like beach bags.
Okay.
Yeah, it was probably one of the most. It was an excruciating hour of my life.
So when will you be back?
Next year. Just kidding. No, we'll see.
Can you tell us about the friends you made?
No friends, but at dinner the last night, this guy like wouldn't stop talking to me, and then later that it was like our last night there, and like I don't know, it's just like pleasantries and bullshit, and like I'll never talk to that person again, but had a quick conversation with him, and he told me that he's been coming for 7 years now, and
Okay.
comes multiple times per year. So he's been to that specific resort like 30 times or something like that.
Holy shit.
Like Jesus Christ. But anyways, we were like just having a good conversation, and then like later that night there was a bottle of champagne sitting outside our door, and I was like, did this guy send us a bottle of champagne, or since this is our last night, did they just send a bottle of champagne? I'll never know. But I Googled the champagne. I didn't even open it. I Googled the champagne. You can buy it for $6 here in America.
Oh,
So I'm like, what a weird, like, if that guy sent like a bottle of champagne, what a strange choice. You know what I mean? That'd be like me sending a Bud Light to like someone's room, I guess, like, but if it like, so that part makes me think it was like the resort saying like, oh, thanks for your time here. It was your last night. Here's a bottle of shitty champagne,
yeah, I think so too. But
Yeah.
you didn't inquire? I'm half
No.
tempted to call for you and say like, "Hey, I stayed on your vacant island a month ago,
Yeah.
and my last night there was a bottle of champagne outside." Is that something you guys do?
Yeah, I should have asked, but I didn't even. I was just like, okay. I had drank so much rum that week that I just wanted nothing to do with a bottle of champagne.
Okay.
It's fair.
Or you just live with flattery and tell yourself it was from him.
I know. I think I'll live with the story, of like not knowing the difference, but
Valid.
you know, yeah, it was a good time. You guys all logged in?
Yep, we're there.
All right. I did appreciate that this place, the workers were not allowed to accept tips. So I never once felt pressured to like throw a couple dollars here and there, you know what I mean? Which was great. I think they accepted tips, but like policy was that they were not allowed to. So like they never asked for it. But like on all our excursions, like even at the mini zoo, the guy letting people hold the little parrots were like, hey, like this is usually $40, throw $40 my way. Here's my tip jar. Here's my tip jar, and all that stuff. Like, man, all you did was put a parrot on my hand, but good for you. All right, I'm gonna pull up. So if you guys are making your way to the camp, here's the Vistani camp. If you zoom out a little bit, you can see all of it. It's just like a hill. And at the base of the hill are like 7 call them what do they call them? Hovels, camps, tents. And you remember Casimir from the first time you went. It's right here, the very bottom. It's like a small little house that he initially was in, and that is where he gave you the ring with the signet on it that allowed you to figure out the clues to get into the wizard's tower many weeks ago.
We head that way. I head that way.
I also head that way.
Cool. You all head that way. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you approach and do you enter the house? Or knock?
Yes.
Or okay.
I feel like we should...
Very
You'll knock. Alex, can you make a knocking sound, please?
Didn't hear it.
Oh, I heard it that time.
I also did hear it.
Holy shit. All right. You hear just a moment. And also if you wanted to see, there's a picture of Casimir in the game relevant information as well. You see the door open. And does anyone have a passive insight score of a 15 or higher?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
I heard 3 yups and a couple nopes.
My passive insight is 9.
Yeah, you don't see shit.
My app is super slow tonight.
You
I mean, you're running off a hotel Wi-Fi too, right? So
Sorry.
those of you who have the 15 or higher, you notice that Casimir seems to be in a gloomy, melancholic mood.
That's 14.
However, upon seeing you, that mood brightens. He says, you again. Welcome. Please come in, come in. I'll brew a fresh batch of tea as we talk.
I
Come in.
I could use some tea.
Great. Wonderful, wonderful. He clears off some seats. You notice make a perception check, everyone. Let's roll dice. Did you bring your emergency travel dice?
absolutely not.
What?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Where you get the dice on here?
Got a 13.
What are we rolling? Perception?
Yeah.
Well, you got a 14.
I got a 14 minus 1, which is a 13.
Oh, okay.
Can I have the bag?
On your D&D Beyond app,
Ooh.
if you press...
Perception. I know, it's just an extra click, so I
Okay,
know.
I just wanted you to know that was there. Okay, no worries.
I got a 14.
And if you need me to roll for you, I can do that through the app or through the system. That way you can see it. You got a what, Randy? I'm sorry?
A 14.
14. Hattie got a 13. Whatever everyone else got.
Sal got a 19.
I got an 18.
Gavin.
I got a 19.
Nice.
Perception, right?
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. You all notice on the there's like a mat by the fireplace, like on the overhang there, a book with a bookmark in it, and you notice briefly the book is titled "The Crags of Mount Gacchus." Casimir welcomes you in. He says, welcome. It's good to see you all again. He says, I must admit, I haven't been in the greatest of moods lately. I suffered poor visions during my meditations as of late. Old memories.
Race 1.
Make an insight check.
6.
You see that he appears to hesitate for a moment before answering. He says, yeah, just, seeing the beacon lit, it made me think of all the trials and tribulations we've all had to go through to get to this moment. Anyways, let me let me make your tea. He goes over and throws some herbs and some boiling water, and gets it on the stove. He says, "I must admit, I was astounded by the lighting of the beacon of Argynvostholt. I assumed you had something to do with it."
Yeah.
He says, "Fascinating, fascinating. What was it like?"
Kind of weird.
Kind of weird. Hmm. Well, impressive.
Nothing really feels different.
Nothing feels different. Well, you speak for yourself. You haven't lived your life here in Barovia. He starts to pour the tea. You see, he kind of looks off and glances in the beacon's direction. He says softly, he says, "For me, looking at it, I felt something that I hadn't in a long, long time. Though I couldn't say quite what. Hope, maybe. I suppose it was hope. Strange, perhaps, that it should be such an unfamiliar feeling." He says, ah, I, it's been a few weeks. I haven't seen you since, um, you saved Arabelle. Thank you for your efforts in doing so with that as well. Um, and the ring that I gave you. I regret that I know I told you I would continue to do research. I regret that I was unable to investigate the ring's history myself. Did it ultimately prove useful in finding her?
Yeah, it helped.
Ah, you see a look of uh, joy come across his face. He says, "Ha, wonderful. I'm so very glad to hear." Um, he says, "Now, what brings you here?"
We need to know how to get to the Ember Temple. And the dragon told us that you know how.
He pauses. He says, "Oh, I mustn't that I know. Well, the Amber Temple was once rumored, according to legend, to guard secrets hidden in amber. No one has seen it, however. Um, some legends are just legends."
Yeah, but it's supposed to be at the top of Mount Gaucus, and you like there's a book right here. You know where it is.
Um, Make an insight check with advantage.
Well, the first one was a 2. The second one was a 15.
Um, you see his voice tremble slightly as he speaks. He goes, "Oh, that's that's nothing. I just research." He seems to be avoiding eye contact with you.
Um, what's everybody else doing?
Watching
Great
the
question.
interaction, hoping that you press him harder than a smash burger from a local food chain.
Yep. Waiting for Hattie to do her thing.
I'm gonna shove this guy up against the wall and start screaming at him.
He says,
Jay,
"Ah,
I ain't got time for you to be lying to us, man. All right, we gotta get this. We gotta get the sword, and we have to kill this fucking vampire. So why are you lying to us? What's going on?
make an intimidation check."
I like produce flame behind her and like hold it like menacingly, like I'm gonna throw it at him. And I said,
17.
She said.
He says, let's see. He says, "Please, please, it's they're just dusty old legends." Uh, and then he looks back and sees the fire as well. He goes, "Oh, um, fine." And he says, "Let me go, and I'll tell you."
How about you tell me and I'll let you go?
He says, "Yes, I'm inquiring about the Amber Temple. There. I will tell you more. Just let me go."
I will like slightly let him down, but not much.
Yeah.
What about it? What do you know?
Um, he shrugs his shoulders, kind of readjusts himself, dusts his shoulders off for a moment. He says, yes, I have been searching for the Amber Temple. Uh, one moment." He goes and he makes sure the door is completely shut. He closes the blinds and he says, "No one must know about this." He says, "If the wrong ears hear this, that could mean trouble for you, for me, for everyone."
Who are the
He
wrong
says,
ears?
"What?"
Who are the wrong ears?
"Strahd spies everywhere. If he finds out that we are looking for the Amber Temple, he who knows what'll happen. We need to get there in secrecy." He says, "I've been searching for the Amber Temple for the past several weeks in the hopes of finding therein a weapon capable of defeating Strahd. I do not know what that weapon is, but I know that it was hidden in the Amber Temple. I recently visited Argynvostholt in hopes of obtaining a map to the Amber Temple's location, which I successfully recovered from an old map case long since forgotten amidst the ruins. If y'all remember, you do remember finding an empty map case in the area that the spiders um, were all in. I believe you had to climb up and grab it.
Mhm.
Um, he says, "I have since committed the map to memory and destroyed it for fear of allowing any others to find the temple. Since obtaining the map, I have attempted to trek up Mount Gacchus twice. The first time, a wayward blizzard forced me to turn back. The second time, a pair of demonic gargoyles at the Tsolenka Pass gatehouse drove me to crash amidst the snow bluff in an icy chasm." He says, "The weapon I searched for was hidden away within a sarcophagus of amber, in an amber vault concealed deep within the heart of the temple. Until now, however, I have despaired at even reaching the temple's gates, let alone piercing whatever horrors may dwell within. Again, I do not know what this weapon is or what it looks like, only that it is deadly to Strahd."
You know what it is, right? It's his dad's sword.
Interesting theory. Interesting theory. That could be right. Um, he, he says, whatever it is, and if it is his father's sword, the Sword of Sunlight, this weapon was hidden 4 centuries ago by Strahd's. Let's see, hold on. Okay. He says the weapon was hidden 4 centuries ago by my sister, Patrina Velikovna, who concealed it in a place where Strahd would fear to tread. I don't know what this means, but I don't believe that it refers to the Amber Temple itself. Rather, I feel it refers to some location within or accessible from the temple. According to Petrina, the Amber Temple itself was a place that Strahd did know very well. In the wake of Strahd's punishment of the rebellion village of Barovia, Petrina's spirit reached out to me in my dreams and told me of the weapon, warning me that without it, all of Barovia might perish beneath Strahd's shadow. Says, that's a lot to take in. What do you think?
I think we should start going.
And we go kill some gargoyles.
Is it like super cold up the mountain or something? Like, is that kept saying ice? We have to do
Yes,
something for that.
I was quite frostbitten the first time, so if you have any warm clothes, I would certainly bring them. He says, I'm happy to guide you to the Amber Temple. Um, we share a mutual interest with investigating it. We certainly both want to find this weapon and destroy Strahd for good.
When he says that, can I do an insight check just to make sure he's not kind of like...
Yeah, sure.
24.
Yeah, he's 1,000% genuine. You see nothing in him that would indicate he's not telling the truth right now.
Well, should we stop in Valaki and get clothes for the cold and
He says,
Ella and make sure that she made it?
yeah, we may well be gone for multiple days. I cannot speak to what darkness we may find within the temple itself, but I would advise you to be prepared for anything. And yes, obtaining cold weather clothing from Valaki and stocking up on supplies would be my recommendation.
Any healing
He
potions?
says-
Anything?
Yes, absolutely. You should seek out what you can, and please inform me once you are ready to leave. We will. I believe it makes the most sense to set out at first light in the morning.
Okay. Sounds good. Before we leave,
It's kind of like we don't have a ton of time, and it is first light in the morning right now, right?
Oh, yes, of course. Well, better hustle then. I'll wait right here and come and get me when you're ready.
All right.
before we leave,
Sounds good.
write down your tea recipe in this book.
He says, is that the best use of time?
Do it.
He says, okay. He goes over and scribbles down a recipe. Roll me a D12.
It's 12.
Okay. He writes down the tea called Willwillone. Willowon. And he writes down real munlac or pepper flower with citrus peels. And then next to citrus peels, he puts in parentheses baked. And then he writes down garnish with Willwillone berries.
Perfect. I come over to the rest of the group. Now I can make us this tea again.
4.
Sal's clearly proud.
Thank you.
As you make your way from the Vistani encampment, I assume to Vallaki, the grassy hill that houses the Dusk Elf hamlet and the Vistani encampment recedes into the distance behind you as the gnarled canopy of the Svalich woods swallows it up once again. The muddy, faded hunter's trail continues north, pushing through the dense foliage. As the northern tree line comes into view, the hunter's trail splits, the eastern branch meandering further into the woods, while the northern branch curves toward the pale thread of the old Svalich road in the distance. The air here is cool and quiet, with nothing but the rustling of leaves to fill the silence. You turn and you head your way back to Vallaki, where you've spent much time before. Um, the uh, the stillness is broken by the crunching of wet mulch beneath boots. Um, 7 mud-stained figures emerge from the eastern trail, their faces dark and stony. 6 bare spears and crossbows, their chests decorated with the familiar rusted mail of the Wallachian Guard. The 7th you recognize instantly is uh, Baron Vargas Vlahovic, Victor's dad. The Baron does not seem to have endured his retirement well. As you remember, you got Lady Fiona Wachter into power. His greasy hair is unkept. His clothes are unwashed and haggard. His jowls have grown only looser, and a deep, puffy circles mark the flesh beneath his eyes, just above the coarse, messy stubble that lines his jaws and chin. He wears an ill-fitting breastplate with an unpolished scabbard tied to his hip. Even from a distance, he reeks of sweat and stale wine. There they are. He rasps, his bloodshot eyes twitching. The treacherous vermin! Um,
What did we do?
he says, You, you, you tricked me, you got me out, you got Fiona Wachter into power! He says, you murdered Isaac Strasny. He says, um, you've allied yourselves with the devil and brought ruin to the good people of Vallaki.
Think you have the wrong people.
I
He
like best
points a
friends with
finger,
your son, man.
he points at you. Cowards! Prisoners! Usurpers! You dabblers of the dark arts! He says, the Wachters, who you've aligned yourselves with, have always been known to consort with vampires and devils. I suppose it's no surprise that they would lower themselves to filth such as you. He says, lay down your weapons and witches' tools. And face the Baron's justice. He can hardly get the words out. He's slurring and drunk.
Dude, can we just take you home? This isn't that big of a deal. Like, we just hung out with your son Victor for a very long time. He's gotten really good at fireballs. Um, it's hard, but like retirement's a good thing.
Make a persuasion check.
Or
He says, he yells, screw you! Get them! And the guards like look at each other and kind of shrug and move to attack.
Oh.
Let's see. Let me pull up the correct map here. Let's use this one. Because y'all are already on this one. Everyone on an actual square. Then. It's okay.
Your phone is just like continuously disconnecting from this Wi-Fi. Huh? Same
no.
stuff.
Everyone can roll initiative.
Ooh. 20.
Well,
23.
Whale. Kevin?
2 times.
I rolled a 21.
Okay. Gavin?
17.
Dunkel?
9.
Right. Val gets to. Did you apply a long rest, Alex?
Yeah.
Okay. My thing just shows 18. I'm sure it'll update. Okay. I think it's just because it's an old map. It's showing your old HP. It'll adjust. Okay. You get to go first.
Okay. I hmm. Okay. I am going to cast Thickening Radiance, like right in the middle of them.
Got it.
It's 30 feet.
So big.
Yeah, right there.
Cool, cool, cool.
And um that is it for me.
Okay. Um. Okay. Sal, you get to go.
Salvatore Noir is going to come over here. He's going to shoot the Baron.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh no. Hold on one second, I dropped my die.
Oh no.
Recently, whenever my daughter has something not go her way, it looks like that will be a 14 to hit.
What does she say?
Does not hit.
She goes, "Oh no!" Just like I just did right now. And I'm gonna try again. Okay, this one definitely hits a 26.
Ooh, yeah, definitely.
So that'll be 11 magic piercing damage.
Okay. Boom, you drill him in the shoulder. Ah! He yells in pain. Even the drunkenness doesn't block much of it. Thunder rumbles in the distance, and the skies above begin to churn. Gray clouds darken quickly to an oily black, and a shrill wind howls through the trees, masking the Baron's screams.
I'd like to yell at him to give up, because I see his mouth move, but I don't hear him, and because like obviously if I'm focusing on him, watching it hit him, and then can I end my turn?
Yeah, absolutely. He snaps the bolt in his, or actually, yeah, he kind of breaks the bolt that's sticking into his shoulder. You see him kind of drop to one knee and look up, um, with a swift, curving motion. Um, one of the lowest, blackest clouds begins to descend toward the ground. As it plummets towards the earth, however, it becomes clear that it is no cloud at all. It is a swarm of thousands and thousands of chittering, shrieking bats. The swarm descends upon the Baron and his guards, the tiny bat's claws and teeth biting, ripping, tearing, terrified, agonized screams, which you now hear ring out through the air as the black cloud turns partially red with the dying um, Valachians staining the swarm's fangs a bloody scarlet red. Within seconds, nothing but bones and a few shreds of fabric lie upon the bloodstained earth. The black cloud churns and swirls again, the swarm slowly coalescing until a single silhouette takes shape in its depths. Red eyes glint from the darkness, even as the shadows gather to form two gleaming pauldrons across the silhouette's shoulders, clad with a thick fur mantle, a rich crimson tunic, and a midnight blue cloak that whips wildly in the frenzied wind. Clearly, Rahadin's prowess was less than sufficient to deal with your insolence, the silhouette growls. Thus, I shall no longer underestimate you. He is tall, gaunt, pale skin in a tall widow's peak. A polished long sword rests and sheathed at his side, his long, elegant claws draped carefully across its hilt. His dark expression seems carved from stone itself, and as his crimson gaze falls across you, the temperature of the clearing seems to plummet to an icy chill around you. When we last met, I informed you that I could be a gracious host, but a far less gracious enemy. His frown cuts the corners of his mouth like a knife, his dark brows furrowing his forehead into a deep, cold scowl. It appears, however, that my words failed to take root. Allow me, then, to reintroduce myself. I am Strahd, Lord of Barovia and Master of Ravenloft. His claws tighten around the hilt of his sword, and his eyes burn like fiery coals. You have stolen items that are not yours to possess, though you shall wish otherwise. You now have my full and complete attention. You have invaded my home, attacked my servants, and stolen my possessions. You have spilled blood on the stones of Castle Ravenloft itself. Tell me. His fists tighten around his long sword's hilt. You hear it creaking. Whether I would not be justified in spilling blood today to right this wrong. Mm-hmm.
If you don't like us so much, why don't you just let us leave?
Eh, I invite you to name a single reason why I should not end your lives today. And for your sakes, I hope it's a good one.
I don't know, then my shitty remains wouldn't stay in your world, right?
Ah, that would mean nothing to me. You're just a pawn to me. You are nothing.
Oh, true. We're having fun.
He smiles. He says, fun? Yes. I would like to have fun. He says, he smiles, he says, yes, fun. You see his like tone shift a little bit, his mood, his demeanor. He says, I will need new servants to replenish those I lost in your little fun the other night. Uh, Yet I do not accept weakness among my ranks. To discern which among you are worthy to join my court, you must be tested. For only amidst blood and fire will the wheat be separated from the chaff. He says, hmm. He thinks, he strokes his chin. He says, I ask you one last time. You've given me no reason, no justification to spare you. Do you wish to be spared, or do you wish that I strike you down now?
I think it's only fair that you give us some time.
He says,
Also, where would your fun be if you killed us now?
um,
Strahd, please take this as a way of our as a way of our gratitude, and I offer him a vial of frog broth.
1 second, I need to read something.
Taylor's like, does Strahd like frog broth?
Fuck, he lets you out.
Yeah, fuck, dude, you win. That was it. That was the.
You solved my Strahd von Zarevich puzzle.
That's here in like the cliff notes. If anybody offers frog broth,
Yep.
they're free to go.
Instant win.
Listen, Sal really thinks that it's a viable trade for all of the things that we stole from the castle for some frog broth. Like, come on now.
That'd be great.
Fair.
We actually, like, once we got up here, are going to publicize the Barovian salt mines, and we will get you some business for what it's worth.
Once we find those salt mines.
We know where they are. You're just keeping them from us. We couldn't even find them.
So whose fault is it really?
Really, we were just looking for the salt, and then, like, we just found your dungeon of shit.
It's really not our fault.
Shit. Actually, you can have your dragon glider back. I don't need it anymore.
He chuckles and he says, I need no dragon glider. He says,
You don't need any of this stuff.
yes, but it was mine. You came into my home and stole from me.
Yeah,
He
our home was
says-
fine, and then you came into our home and stole us from that. So, fair is fair, right?
You're really being petty.
He says, he now kind of yells, I am the land. He says, it is my solemn duty to mete out justice. I considered, yet you irritate me. For the blood you have spilled, blood shall be spilled from you. For the gold you have taken, gold shall be taken from you. And for the fire you brought to my home, fire shall be brought to yours.
I think your dad was right. You are a punk.
He
We live in
smirks.
a small village named Barovia.
He smirks. He says, yet you continue to insult me. Do it. I invite you. Name the blood. Name the wealth and name the fire that shall form your punishment.
I'll take a little needle prick. My punishment?
He says, oh, my sweet child. Someone must die today. In my mercy, I have given you the final decision. Choose, or I shall choose for you.
I'm not choosing anything.
I mean,
This is when you get to decline.
what about Rahadin? He's the one that did fail you. I mean, realistically, if you just had a better number 2, we wouldn't be having this conversation in the first place.
Agreed. It's kind of his fault.
Sounds like this all leads back to him.
Yeah. You are just gonna let Rahadin hang out after he let us come in and steal from you? Come on.
I need
Come
someone to
on.
roll a D. Someone roll a
Final
D6, please.
What'd you say?
Can
I
someone roll a
gotcha.
D6?
I gotcha.
Captain's doing the deed.
Doing it.
6.
He looks at his long sword in his hand, slowly unsheathes it, and stares at it for a moment. You see Strahd blink, like full body, disappear. A swoop of shadows comes up behind you. A quick slash of the sword, and he blinks again, disappears, and the shadows come back to right where he is. This all happens in half of a blink of an eye. And Val falls, clutching her chest as a huge gaping wound is going through right where her heart was, and she drops to her knees, falls forward, face in the dirt. He says,
Darn.
blood. He says, I hope you are taking me seriously now. As I said, you have my undivided attention. Do I have yours?
Almost. And I cast Revivify.
Yeah, go for it. Do you have the spell casting requirement? I think this is like a diamond or something, like 1,000 or more.
Definitely.
I have to double check. I'm sure you do. You have a ton of stuff.
Got 1,000,000 diamonds from Strahd.
For sure. Oh yeah, you definitely. You'd have a diamond. You reach over and you reach down and touch the shoulder of Val, and quickly the wound in her chest closes up, and you see her like breathe again with 1 hit point. He smirks and he says, this will be fun. Let's consider that blood paid. I'll allow it.
Perfect. Can I go home now? The Great Dale is where I'm trying to go. I just need to get through your gifts.
He says, but we've just started the games. It is games you wanted to play, isn't it? Gold, yes.
How many brides did you have?
Well, again, they should have proven themselves. The fact that the likes of you defeated them means they were not worthy. They're nothing to me. I care not. He says, but what I do care about is a trade of gold. He says, what do you have to give me? To trade for the things that you've stolen from me.
I squat down and I put my hand under my balls and I cast Goodberry. And then I offer him 10 good berries.
He chuckles, and he says, you are a feisty one. Another quick as flash, quick as lightning. Dunkel, make a... Let's call it an athletics check.
Eight.
Okay.
Dunkel falls face down with a hole in his
He reappears back to where he was standing and he's smiling at you. He says, are you done?
Did you take the berries?
No, the berries are still in your hand. However, the Kazan staff is not.
What, are you scared? And then I eat a berry.
You gain 1 hit point.
I was already max hit points. I did it for the flavor.
You don't need a ration today anymore.
I was waiting for you to give him a temporary hit point or something.
Fucking raccoon.
And he's...
It's a raccoon.
Oh, there's a raccoon out
No,
there?
it was not a bunny, it was a raccoon. giant too. Good. Sorry.
He says, um, now, fire for fire. He says, what do you have to offer? Or would you
fire.
like to continue to play games?
Well, you took the shitty stick. What else do you need? I have these 9 berries.
What fire did we do to you? Like, we didn't light your place on fire.
Yeah, you lit like the chapel on fire with
Oh, we
when the
didn't.
benches caught a flame. You also burned down. Well, yeah, yeah. So
That wasn't our fault that your wife spilled oil everywhere.
She did do that.
I think that was when Dunkel lit the pews on fire.
There were multiple fires.
Yeah, there's a lot of
All right.
fires.
I mean, like, what do you want to set on fire, man? Like, I'll help you.
Do we have a map right now?
I can show you one.
Thank you.
I will. Alright. I would like to take out a very specific plate that I have in my inventory. And I would like to stack 10 gold coins on top of it so that it essentially covers the top of the plate. Right? And I'd like to walk over to Strahd and with both hands holding this plate, this silver plate, I would like to offer it to him and I'd say, how do you feel about this?
He looks at you and shakes his head a little bit. He says, "Oh, I've had my gold. I'm asking you for fire. Fire for fire."
We don't know what that means.
He says, "Very well. You will soon see." He sheaths his long sword back into his sheath. He says, "Your carefree attitude, your mockery, your lackadaisicalness, it has worn my patience thin." He said, "I once found your boldness amusing, but the thread of your lives grows thin." He says, "To this end, I will visit you nightly to see which among you are worthy of a place in my court, and which are worthy only of a place among my legions, or the worms that writhe in the earth." Suddenly he bursts into a form of thousands of bats and ascends into the sky and flies to the east.
You kinda.
No, Alex is shining a light directly into my eye.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand.
No,
Oh,
Did he set someone on fire?
no.
No, he just said
No, you-
whoosh.
What? Yeah, what fire do we think he was talking about? Because I have no idea, honestly.
I set his pews on fire. When we were going through
Yeah,
his
but
Yeah.
like, he's saying fire for fire, but so like,
He didn't set anything on fire that we saw, so is there anything on fire that we know about?
Maybe he's gonna light the staff on fire that he took.
Something's on fire. Do we
I
see a
will-
fire?
Barovia
Hands
you don't
again.
see a
back.
fire anywhere.
I hand Val 9 good berries.
I eat those good berries.
It takes 9 turns.
Okay.
How are they?
Do they taste like snozberries?
I said, how are they?
Tastes delicious.
It's just me, or like was that dude super pissed off? Like I think we got to him.
Yeah, we kind of knew
Yeah, I
this was
think we're
coming.
under his skin.
What does he really want? Does he want us to just like be nice to him? And
No, it's all
he's
part
gonna
of
be
his
nice
game.
to us?
No, because he's not gonna be nice either.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck him.
he wants us to fight back, and he wants to show us how powerful he is. But like, if we find this sword, we can actually maybe kill him.
It's
So
a big maybe.
yeah, just keep going. Did he
Are
take
we?
all of it? What did he take? Oh, he took your staff.
So, easy come, easy go.
He also said he's gonna visit us every night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that
and he
sounds-
just wants to see if we're worthy. So at nighttime, we have to pretend like we're not wherever we are. If we're going to the temple, we gotta like
We gotta like fake him out.
not be there at night.
So never rest where we are during the day.
So yeah, should we go in and get the shopping done? And Val, you can like just you need to go somewhere and lay down.
If you guys can get the shopping done for me, I can go somewhere and lay down.
I don't know if we should be splitting up after that.
I mean, she was really just dead. Like she probably should go lay down. We could go put her up in with what was it, Irvin and then
Wallace.
the family in the Blue Water Inn. We could just put her up there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
like Victor can watch over her. Victor's here. Val, where do you want to go?
Um, I'll stay at the Blue Water Inn.
Right. I'll head that way.
You head to the Blue Water Inn. Sorry, what was the Blue Water Inn, as it is engulfed in flames.
okay.
Damn.
No.
The Malakovs and the Boys of God are standing outside, huddled with a cloak over them, and they're sobbing and crying. The children have a creepy vampire doll that's burned in their hands that you gave them from the toy shop a few weeks ago.
It's the inn
And
burning. The whole town of Alaki is burning.
just the inn.
Okay. Is it under control?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go over to the kids. You guys all right? Anybody hurt?
He said, "No, but why is this happening to us? Why? These bats flew around and suddenly the house was on fire. We barely got out. What happened?"
We live in a really bad place, and the guy in charge is really bad, and we're gonna stop him. So you just don't worry, all right? We're gonna fix this.
Do you promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Okay. We trust you. We just have nowhere to go.
I'll put you up in the old Baron's house. He's got nothing but room. He's not alive anymore.
The Martikovs look at you and say, "Thank you. We will go there for now. But please, please, this has to stop. This tyranny. You have to do something."
And we're doing our best. It's not easy. We don't want to be here. So, I'll walk you over. I gotta talk to Victor, and I gotta make sure that some other people that are supposed to be there are all right. So, we'll go to the Baron. house.
Yep.
Sounds good.
You
Val,
walk
do you want
over
to?
to
Oh, Val,
the
you
bear.
can't stay here because they're in the house.
You walk over to the Baron's house, which is not on fire.
I'll go run in the door and just say, Victor! Oi, Victor!
The butler comes and opens the door, and he stares past you. His eyes glossed over. He says, "Ah, it's you again." He says, "The master is upstairs in his
Right.
room, I presume."
Go up to find Victor.
Alright.
Go up to find Victor.
You make your way up and into the attic, which is Victor, where Victor's room is, and posted on the outside of the door is like a sign that says like "No parents allowed, stay out." Skull and crossbones up on the wall.
I collected his dad's like bones. I meant to say that.
What?
Could I have collected his dad's bones to like bring to him? I meant to do that, but
Sure. What do you do?
yeah. Barge in there, not even knocking. What's he doing?
He says, uh, he's sitting at his desk, studying, reading a book. He startles and looks up at you. Goes, "Oh no, 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 no! I told you, I don't want any more part of this. Please, please leave me out of this."
Listen, dude, you don't got a choice, but you don't have to come on a mission with us, which is good. Got some
Deal. I'll do
good
it.
news, got some bad. What do you want to hear? Like good news, bad news, middle news. There's a bunch of news.
God,
Or do you want to be a frog?
he leans forward and he says, "Just give me all the news."
In what order?
Oh my, bad to good.
The bad news is that your dad's dead.
What the?
The medium news is that Strahd's trying to kill all of us and like everybody here. He sets
Yeah,
Blue Water and on fire. The good news is that you're about to get some new roommates, and here they are.
That's all bad. Every
Yeah,
single.
it's all bad.
He says, I mean, my dad sucked. I didn't like that guy, but did I want death upon him? How did he die? What happened?
Strahd kind of like swarmed down him in a swarm of bats and killed him. But like he was being a dick first. He was trying to kill us first, but we were not going to kill him. We were just going to bring him here passed out, and he died by bat.
Strahd ate him.
He's been drinking a lot. He says, "Yeah, I mean, screw that guy. The world's honestly a better place without him in it, as terrible as that is to say. So I guess that's
That's
the
the good
best
news.
of all the
So I
news.
told you
Yeah,
in the wrong order.
I suppose. Roommates? That's the worst. I don't want roommates. Who are they?
They're really nice. These two boys are the boys of God.
The boys of
They-
what?
Yeah, they could teach you how to be a member. Actually, it's an organization I'm starting up.
No, no, I'm good. No clubs. I don't want anything to do with that. I want to read my books. He said they could stay here. There's more than enough room.
You could have a book club. You could
I
have
don't want to
books
take
with-
care of kids. Listen, please. I
teach kids
I think-
because that's what you're intending to do when I met you the first time. So you can just pretend to actually teach.
fine.
Kids.
Deal. Fine. They can stay here. What? And Strahd's trying to.
Yeah, they're
Well,
staying
Strahd's
here,
trying to
Victor,
kill
like-
everybody all the time. What did you do to piss him off?
I mean,
Oh,
what
shit.
I need you to piss them off.
Did he
Be
find
strong.
out that we got? Did he find out we went in there and killed everyone?
Yeah, he definitely found out about that. Like,
He's
Oh,
very
shit.
mad at you.
Oh, me? I didn't even want to be there. Did you tell him?
I didn't tell him anything about you.
Good. He's like, shit, we gotta lay low.
Yeah, you
Oh,
lay low
yeah.
with the boys of God and their mom and dad. They'll
Deal.
probably like take care of your house for you while you don't have any parents.
Perfect.
Yeah, just be like a good old orphan Annie situation going on here.
I'm good. Yeah. Keep me out of it. They can stay here as long as they want. I'll make sure they're good. Trust me. I'm good for my word.
Hey, did you get Kala back here?
Who?
Kala and her mom? Who were like walking back from
Oh
the other
yeah.
town.
I think they had a room at the Blue Water Inn.
Stop it.
Well, that's where everyone stays. What do you mean stop it?
I told you to
It's the
keep
only
an eye on them. I told you to take care of them.
I got them a room.
I run back to the Blue Water Inn.
What's at the Blue Water Inn?
Nothing. It burned down.
Are there bodies in there?
Describe the
mean,
bones, sir. Describe the bones.
Boy, if there were bones, you don't see them anymore. But you don't know. Yeah, I mean, you don't come across any bones or remains.
Really fucked up, Victor. I told you, take care of them for a fucking day.
He said, you told me to get them back to Valaki and keep them safe.
For a day.
I got
For a
them back to
day.
Valaki. I got them a room at the Blue Water Inn. Listen, Strahd can do whatever he wants. He could have burned this place down. I didn't know.
Slap him in the face.
He says, ow! Why?
Sick of you trying to make excuses. You're part of this too.
I didn't want to be a part of this.
Yeah,
I
you live
want
here.
to live my. Oh my God. He says, listen, I'll watch the kids. There's no remains. Maybe they got out. You know, maybe they weren't in. Maybe they were doing something else at the time.
You got a way to talk to him? You got messages. You do spells.
He says, oh yeah, I can. And then he whips up an old message spell, which I think it works that way. You can just send it to someone where I don't think you need to really know where they are. Maybe. We'll play it that way right now. And it
Yeah.
says, you good? And a few moments go by. And you hear him like hear something, and he says, yeah, they're good. It says they're safe and to not worry about them.
Insight check. $11.
Um, you don't think he's lying? He says, listen, they're good. It's fine. I'll keep the boys of God safe. Please do what you need to do. I'm good.
Safe like the other kids that you kept at the hotel that burned down?
What?
Safe like the other people that you kept at the inn that burned down?
Listen, I didn't know it burned down. Did you piss Strahd off? This is all you guys. You guys stole stuff from him. You killed his brides. You dragged me along with them, and he burned down the inn. Listen, that's not me.
You didn't know it burned down, so you weren't keeping them safe.
Fine. Good point. He says, but listen, I don't know what else you can want me to do now. You're asking a lot of me. I'm doing what I can. You're asking me to keep these guys safe. Fine. They're in my house. If you need me to just stay in my house and read, I'll stay in my house and read. Twist my arm.
Just make sure your house doesn't burn down.
Make sure you don't piss Strahd off again and he burns someone's house down, because it's going to be mine next.
He's in charge of his own actions. That's on him, not on us.
Fair, but he's a pretty unpredictable guy. Again, you're putting blame on me on this. I'm telling you that I'm doing what you want me to do.
What do you think about joining the party?
Absolutely not.
We just have high expectations because we believe you can meet them.
He says, "Oh yeah, fucking right. Just go do what you need to do. I'm good. I'll be here."
So I'll start to leave then.
I follow.
All right.
What does y'all start doing?
Leave.
Are we going to get warm clothes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should I stay here and rest? You guys can come pick me up later.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, you can only long rest every so often. And
No, I know. But I can short rest.
Taylor, how long has it been?
Since what?
Since we long rested.
Uh,
Oh, wait, I have a potion of healing.
yeah, I think you guys long rested overnight, right? Because
Don't you?
so the walk to Valaki, I mean, it's probably about midday.
You reached the words.
Yeah, don't use that right now, dude. You gotta wait for that middle of the battle. Just wait. We're not doing anything crazy right now. We're gonna
All right.
chill out and probably go to bed. Yeah,
Sounds
so
good then.
we go try and get potions and like stock up on all that shit before we do go to bed.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, cold clothes and potion. Do we still have all of our gold that we got? Like all the millions of gold?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Cold clothes store. What do we got?
You go to the Arasaka Arasect stockyard.
Arasaka, that's cyberpunk.
I know. I was like, that's the cyberpunk organization. I'm wrong.
It's actually your world, dude. We're just playing in it. So,
There's definitely no root beer.
dude, nah. They actually don't have that here. They have never made that type of beverage.
Let's see.
What do you think all the people that have walked by us have
Think that we're
thought was
doing?
going on? Yeah, as we're just like yelling at each other for 2 hours.
I think that the people of Vallaki are so down on their luck and gloomy that they're just going about their days.
Randy's asking about
I
the,
meant
the
he meant in
citizens
real
of
life.
The what?
The people of Kalahari as we're outside on Earth.
Oh, real life people. No idea.
Ugh.
Sorry, I'm just so immersed.
I might have to propose a stopping point soon, just because I got work in the morning.
That's fine. You guys go to the Arasaka stockyard. You at the price of 10 gold per set can buy cold weather clothing.
I can't.
I was actually really looking forward to the haggle.
Were you really?
I guess
This
not.
might
can
be
do
a
that.
good stopping point.
We can do it
Then,
next
so
week
we
if you'd
can-
like. So you can
Can we describe our
Haggle-
cold weather that we got
haggle
for
your
10
pennies. If you'd like to buy them for 10 gold, you can spend the week coming up with a description of your cold weather clothing. Maybe a picture.
I want to be done with the cold weather gear.
Kevin, you have all the money, right?
What?
Kevin has all the money.
The Aristock shop stockyard also has 5 potions of healing in stock.
Yeah, we
Bought.
want those.
Bought.
Well, let's talk price.
No. We have $1 million. Uncle, we're rich. Beyond belief. Doesn't matter.
I
Give us
have
guys some money.
to pay for.
We have lots of money left over for the wedding. Lots. Lots
They
of money.
are 50 gold pieces a piece.
We have a bajillion gold pieces.
That's like how many hours Randy sleeps.
Yeah, like we're fine.
A bajillion?
Take all of
According to
those
Missy.
healing and all of the cold weather clothes.
Are we there when, like, immediately after that, Missy and Sunny slept until 10 in the morning?
I'm sure we got a Snapchat of that right after that.
It was insane. Did I send that snap?
You definitely did.
1 bajillion hours.
Okay, so we bought cold weather gear. We bought 5 potions of healing. Anything else?
Eddie's cold weather gear looks like Egret's outfit from Game of Thrones.
Nice.
Oh man.
So warm.
So warm.
Cool. Good sesh, everyone. Good sesh.
I would say.
What's up?
I said, yeah, I would say. Way
Yeah.
to come through, everyone. Like, with this